I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to say thank you for all the likes and subscribes I've been getting lately. Definitely helps me grow the channel. Be sure, trying to spike the video today. 1,000 likes is my goal. 1,000 likes. Hit that like button for me. Helps me grow the channel. Jumping right into the market today in crypto, sideways with reddish undertones. Overall market cap of cryptocurrency, $283 billion. Bitcoin at 98.38. So let's take a look. This is a Bitcoin daily chart. Now, yesterday we were talking about Bitcoin was trying to break out of this rising wedge. Sure enough, the candle did close outside the rising wedge and then it retraced. Essentially, there was a gap that got filled. There's also another gap lower too. So long-term falling wedge, in case you missed it, the long downtrend that we were in, multi-month downtrend, has ended. We broke out to the upside. However, this is a short-term bearish pattern. This breaks 68% chance of a break to the downside. Now, I would feel better about this price action if Bitcoin did pull back a little bit. I mean, if we go straight parabolic, like I talked about yesterday, which happened over here in just 5 days, if this happens, it's going to pull back real quick, right? So we want these like slow, steady, organic gains in this market. It's sustainable that way. Now you got a rising wedge on the RSI, and we're about to hit that. Potentially, you could say that the patterns on the RSI are even more valid. So let's just zoom in, and you see you've got your rising wedge that's been respected, and I want to see, hey, what's going to happen? How is the price action going to respond right here? Okay, so that's what we're watching for, and this is a 4-hour chart. You can see you got this cup and handle, potentially broke to the upside. You've got cup targets still valid, 11,300. We're headed there. $12,000 target for this falling wedge. We're headed there. It's just, hey, what if Bitcoin needs to cool off a little bit and move lower? Potentially, if you're holding Bitcoin, you just want to put a stop in place. You know, it's not, hey, let me sell this if something goes bad. It's, hey, let the price action decide for you. So put a stop loss below here. Would love to see a bounce here and you know, parabolic price moves to the upside. There is some possible hidden bullish divergence that is a good sign of continuation of the trend. You know, and this is an uptrend. So potentially that gets confirmed and we see another move to the upside. This is a zoomed in 4-hour chart, kind of cleaned up. Let's take a look what happened. So we broke out, we flagged, and then boom, we came down and we filled this gap. And now, you know, this is technically a bear flag right now in the price action. You got this rising wedge here. So all eyes are on Bitcoin right now. What's Bitcoin going to do next? I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, posting setups, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading this market, you can watch these videos. You will be making profitable trades. It's amazing to see the success people are having. Number one reason why people join this trading group is they want to make a ton of money fast. And so I post profitable trading setups. You want to be in the right coins in this market. You just think about this market like they run in spurts. One couple coins take off and they just keep on going. You got to position yourself in those coins, and you can do so because of these patterns. And I watch and scan these charts all the time. Now, if you do want to join the cryptocurrency trading group and you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. If you pay with crypto for 6 months, you get a 20% discount. If you pay with cryptocurrency for the year, you get a 30% discount and an additional month for free. If you do want to pay with a card month to month, there's a Patreon link for the Patreon website in the description. This is Litecoin USDT. This is a midterm hold that I posted recently, 3 weeks ago. And you can see Litecoin is up 73% since I posted it. It's just steadily climbing. Now this is Algo, up 37%. I just posted this recently, just broke out. Tons of upside here. There's a 4-hour chart. Algo up 37%. Shout out to Mike Tripp. He said, it's true though, the group is killing it. Most of these big moves were called out in advance. Jesse Lamar, shout out to this guy. He said, I killed this market yesterday. I finally got it figured out. I quit my job Saturday to do this full time. I made double last night what I do in 2 days at the job I quit. You rock, brother. Another person, I'm up $12,500 in your midterm hold setups in the last few weeks. This is so amazing. This simple pattern suggests the recent crypto rally is far from over. Now, it's important to know that it's far from over, right? This is just the beginning of this rally. Like, we've had so many bullish signs happen, and it's basically they're compounding, right? That weekly close, the weekly candle closed bullish above 95.50, so that's great. You know, on a weekly scale, that's going to be our higher high. Yeah, potentially we do have a higher low to put in now. You know, potentially, if we pull back, it would be completely healthy and organic for this market. Now, does Bitcoin's price action spell trouble for the market? It's important to know that Bitcoin has firm control over the major cryptocurrencies for sure. Now, there's been a bearish engulfing candle that's being worked on the 12-hour chart, probably just closed. The technical pattern, if it's confirmed on both time frames, could suggest that recent highs of 10,200 are a midterm top and a deeper pullback is imminent. You get a dip out of Bitcoin, and it's gonna these large cap altcoins are going to pull back exponentially, and that's a good place to accumulate. So just keep that in mind. Google searches for Bitcoin have surged 33% in the last week, and this is what we want. Retail's coming in. I see it. There was probably 25 people that joined the group today, probably 100 and something that joined the trading group this month. And a lot of new people in crypto, like, hey, let me get started on the right foot. Let me, be smart about this and learn what I'm doing before jumping right into the market. So again, there's all these intangible things that most people don't see that I'm able to see, and I understand that, hey, retail is coming into this market. If there's if the ability to accumulate some Bitcoin happens, and you're able to get some $8,500 Bitcoin or $9,000 Bitcoin or $9,400, potentially when you see those bounces, you want to take advantage of those. Remember, as this market moves forward, this bull run, we've got 18 months potentially ahead of us. We've had 30 and 40% dips in the 2017 run up, okay? We're going to get pullbacks. But you want to increase your position sizes if you're a holder or midterm holder even, okay? Bitcoin weekly candle, like we talked about, closed above 95.50. This signals the rally is real. A lot of retail is still like, oh, is this a fake out? No, the rally is real. That weekly close above 95.50 is huge for Bitcoin. Bitcoin whale is putting crypto traders on alert. He's warning that phantom money is pushing up the price of Bitcoin. I thought phantom money, he's got to be talking about Tether. And actually, he's talking about spoofing. A lot of people new in this market will sit and watch these order books. And if you guys have probably done it, you'll see these big orders and they'll move right before they get filled. They'll move them around, right? It throws that depth chart off, right? Throws off, essentially, people see these big buy and sell walls, and they, factor that into into the equation of, are they buying and selling? Now, this crypto whale, we talked about him. His name is Joe007. He had $20 million in realized profit from December to January. And he's the one that comes out and says, hey, this is phantom money from this spoofing, which creates a false sense of demand. And you have to remember how whales and institutions think. Oh, look at retail. They're drawing these nice little triangles. They're drawing these little cups. They're drawing these little patterns. All those are cute. How can we take their money? What are we going to do to trick them today to take as much of their money as possible? That's how they think. How are we? They counter trade us, right? There's really successful big traders out there. They don't publish their trades because they don't want people to counter trade them. It's you versus everybody else in this market. got to take your profits before somebody else does. Now, his concern with this is that you can only push the price so long with phantom money. At some point, people would want to cash out their mad gains, because that's what we've had, mad gains. And then there potentially would be no one on the other side of the market, and the market will pull back. So there's a growing theory that the Tether market cap may signal an influx of cash entering the market. Tether minted 25 million USDT as exchanges see deposits increase to buy the dip. Listen, they're waiting right now. People are on the sidelines. They're ready. You know, a lot of people have that psychological barrier, the resistance at 10,000 in their mind. Like when we start to take off above 10,000, you know, this is all going to be real. This is going to be real when Bitcoin breaks above 10,000 and holds it, right? And so it's right on the verge. And so when we do get that pump, you definitely want to be in Bitcoin, potentially in an altcoin paired with a larger cap altcoins. I mean, they've been moving exponentially compared to Bitcoin. Think about it. Bitcoin, you get $1,000 move out of Bitcoin, that's 10%. You make 10%. I can make 10% on tons of altcoins in a day, and a day after that, and the day after that. You get a lot more upside with these altcoins. Now, whale alert. Just be mindful that we do see the price pump if you get these Tether USDT printing presses running. Obviously, they're not really printed. Tether's USDT goes live on Algorand. USDT demonstrates Algorand's flexible token standard. So a lot of people are excited about this. So now USDT runs on Bitcoin, it runs on Ethereum, it runs on Tron, and now Algo. So Algo, if we look at the chart, and I had a midterm haul, I talked to you about this. Algo broke out, like it had a huge pump. Potentially this news had something to do with it. But again, it was already in this huge downtrend. Shot up way past the target I originally set in the setup. Now, Bitcoin dominance could cause catastrophic ending to the current altcoin season. Yes, it's been altcoin season, altcoin upcycle. There's different levels of altcoin cycles, but this has been pretty amazing. I mean, you look at Ethereum, it's up 100% from lows. You look at Litecoin, up 100% from lows, all-time lows or recent lows. Now, what they're talking about is you've got this falling wedge. So falling wedges break to the upside 68% of the time. So if this dominance breaks higher, the altcoins are going to pull back because altcoin dominance is decreasing. Also, you got bullish divergence on the histogram down here. So that's potentially another idea that contributes to the fact that we will see a break to the upside here and thus hurting some of the altcoins. If you guys haven't chose a VPN yet, I definitely recommend PureVPN. I use this every single day. Anytime I do anything with cryptocurrency, I want to make sure I'm protected. And if you need access to Binance.com, all these little altcoins that we know and love, you can trade them there on Binance.com using this VPN. BitMEX, Bybit, if you need to mask your location. PureVPN, the link is in the description. It does support the channel. Bitcoin SV nodes crash hard following Genesis downgrade. So Bitcoin SV, they had a number of nodes on the network that has been basically reduced dramatically. There was a tweet this morning that claimed around there's only 250 nodes still servicing the network. 80 to 85 of these nodes started a new chain of their own. Is it going to crash hard because of this downgrade? Let's see. Trump's 2021 budget proposal seeks to optimize crypto policing. Oh no. Mr. Trump? President Trump? Whoa, 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 whoa. Pump the brakes. He wants to expand the Treasury Department's cryptocurrency oversight by returning the United States Secret Service, which is now a division of the Department of Homeland Security, to its jurisdiction. This would create new efficiencies in the Secret Service investigation of criminal acts involving cryptos and the financial marketplace. It's also going to give the Treasury more firepower as the budget reads. Their goal is to disrupt terrorist financing, hold rogue states and human rights abusers accountable, and they want to detect and deter financial crimes. Now, this is not law yet, has some ways to go. But again, you have to think something like this is probably in the foreseeable future. Scammers aren't even trying anymore. So then Donald Trump supposedly tweets, I'm not a fan of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, which are not money, and whose value is highly volatile and based on thin air. But despite this, I know that a lot of crypto lovers are following me, and so I started this giveaway. Enjoy. You go to donaldcrypto.com. No, it's a scam. Don't do that. But listen, it's like these scammers on Twitter are crazy. Like Donald Trump, here, we're doing giveaways. Someone messaged me about a BNB giveaway. Like Binance has got this live stream on YouTube, and here we are. Like, and what's crazy is you can check the wallet address and you'll see people fall for this stuff. If you're new in crypto, pay attention to this. And never has there been a sustainable way to make a ton of money in crypto by just sending money and expecting something in return. They're always going to get you. They're always going to get you. Japanese lawmakers call for digital yen so they're not left behind when China launches the digital Yuan. Ethereum Classic jumps into DeFi with Phantom partnership, but only as collateral. So pretty cool setup. This is ETC Labs and Phantom Foundation. They're collaborating to bring decentralized finance, which is going to disrupt banking, right? We want this to happen. So they're bringing ETC Labs to Phantom's ecosystem. They've announced Ethereum Classic is going to serve as collateral for issuing a stable coin similar to Maker Dai's on the Phantom platform. So again, huge news for Phantom and Ethereum Classic. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure and subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I will see you guys tomorrow.